Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember, trying to copy what I do. You was not a printer, cooped up, baby. Get they suit tucked begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball, you can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man, touch hands, we bout to bump, then better bang. This ain't happen overnight, it take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What a one for Christmas. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay, I catch the dog, he getting the beat.
We've had a driving rainstorm make its way through the plains, and it definitely is going to be a factor here this afternoon at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Denver Broncos.
Man, why is my kicking different?
2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4.
I wonder what else changed.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Brissett going to go to the air right away. And incomplete to open things up. You look at this Colt defense. They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that, though.
19. Okay. 20. Watch the bullet. Go.
Now Brissett. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin.
Brand, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
Ready. Blue, 32. Set.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well defended right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds him and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
60 red.
Pierce in motion left.
Ready.
And Lance now to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd.
Ready. 52 blue. Red, yellow. Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there the last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
19, set. 19, set. Hey, check. Hey, kill. Go, rabbit. Go.
Throwing, Brissett. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. 3rd and 19.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Hey, kill. Hey, off. Gun. Go.
Here's Brissett. Under pressure, they got him again. Micah Parsons able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you... seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Hardman on a return. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. Set.
To throw, it's Lance. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
Here we go. Blue 32. Cut.
The Lance going to throw. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Ready.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Now Lance. Here's a screen now for Pollard. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Tony Pollard, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Broncos nothing.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they're able to get this one across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
You're 19. Good. Go.
From the gun, here's Brissett. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The Broncos at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
Kill. Go, rabbit. Hey, kill. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. You look at this Colt defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Hey, kill. Go.
Brissett from the gun on 3rd. And that's incomplete.
Well, based on what we... so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Here's Hardman to return. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. A short one there, caught by Warren. he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5.
22 meters. Here we go. Set. Red 38. Ready?
Pollard will take it up the gut. And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play.
Here's Lance to throw it. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. On 4th down, the Colts will call on Rigoberto Sanchez for the punt. And Marvin Mims deep for Denver. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Pushing through the contact. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense. Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, a run with Harvey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far. Offensively, or even defensively for that matter, they could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. They'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now a first carry for their fullback. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
The Colts on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
60 red. Smash, red. Ready.
Here's Lance. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by John O'Barron. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready, set. 65 cat, 65. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 tight, 19 tight, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warrior 70.
Now Sanders. He'll swing this out to Harvey. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
To throw is Sanders. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Ryland on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And the Colts 1st down.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Green. Ready.
Throwing now is Lance. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here we go. 43 rounds.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
second down and 3.
Ready?
Lance looking to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
Looking to throw. Lance. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren from 6 yards away. And the Colts are able to extend their lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Setting up a screen for Harvey. And he's got some space here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing, Sanders. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Dragon 60. Nineteen tight, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Sanders going to throw again. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked by Cameron Bynum. Down the left sideline. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick-6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders, it's not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick-6. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Here's Sanders. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Sanders to throw. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
48-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. 1 second, all that remains. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
To me, that's a superior play by the backer because he was allowed to, I think, run free on it and make that play. His defensive linemen, they cover things down for him because offensive guys, the linemen, what they're trying to do, as you know, is block the guy at the point of attack and then climb to the next level and get the linebacker. When you're not allowed to climb, you got a free hitter, and that's what we saw there, and a really nice play resulted for them.
Pierce in motion left. And they just did not get the snap away in time. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Ready. Set. Ready. Black 40. Ready.
Working from the gun, Lance. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
33, yellow. Hey, check mega. Ready.
Shotgun now for Lance. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
19. Here we go, here we go. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18.
Here's Sanders throwing to start the drive. And his throw here is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Back to throw. Sanders. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Viking 18. Ready.
On play action, here's Shedeur. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Ready. After 60.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
19 tight.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
19. 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer. Panther 11. Panther 11.
To throw again, here is Sanders. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims.
They should put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Dragons, 70 Lions, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
7 Pirates, trap 60, trap 60.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off.
Okay, ready?
And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Here we go. 52 Blue. Cluster, 6. Ready.
Play action. Now it's Lance. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll just get rid of it.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action in Denver.
Down. Set.
Lance now to throw. It's a loss of 11 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
33, yellow. Green Jack. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Ready. Steal. Black. 60 red. Check.
And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. To throw is Sanders. Throwing to start the drive. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. But looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and giving him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. 65 catch. 65 catch. Ready, ready.
Sanders now from the gun on 3rd down. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Sanders. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And he is going to lose yardage here. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
The Lance going to throw. Here's Higgins out of the right side. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And 3rd and 8 now.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Red, 38. Ready.
Now Lance. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way that's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
Lance and company going on 4th down. Over to the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them. Go with the screen, and they're able to get the 1st down.
Here's Lance to throw it. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Now Lance on the bootleg. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Ready. Triple, 38, 60 red. 60 red. Claws red. Set.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And it goes down. Nick Bonito getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
52.
Lance looking to throw it. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one goes for 36 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
From the shotgun, Sanders. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
At the 41-yard line.
60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks, Buffalo 18, 19 Lions.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. That'll be complete to Harvey. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be a third and about 13. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And this offense on third down today, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now Sanders. A short throw to Ingram. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
18, 5 years. Warriors 70. Cup 19, Cup 19. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Come on, set.
In motion, the tight end.
One. Ready.
To throw, it's Lance. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
On the set.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20.
Here we go, set. Hey, quick, 52, boom. Smash, smash. Ready?
Throwing now is Lance. That's complete. It's the rookie from USC. Here's 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 13. It brings up 3rd down.
Hey, red. Steal. Check steal.
Here's Lance. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Set, punt. Blue, 32. Ready.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down. We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Go.
A fake on the jet sweep and a give to Dobbins. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Ready.
Now Dobbins again on second down. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Now, defensively, with this lead in the fourth quarter, I guess you can allow a run of that magnitude.
You're right about that, but really the focus has got to be don't fall in love with the idea that you're getting big runs now. You're right. They're actually being allowed. They've got to think really hard about getting some chunk plays through the air, too.
They'll get that complete to Franklin. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Sanders. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays. Harder to move it.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. That's taken in by Franklin. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Got it.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. 33, yellow. White.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just into their totals. So it goes from a 3-score to a 4-score lead here in the closing moments of the fourth quarter. And whether they got that bonus touchdown or not, it's been a pretty impressive performance.
And they did it with not much time left. But they took what little time was on the clock and used it well, didn't they? Put a real exclamation point on their win with that score.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore.
At the 43-yard line.
Ready up. Steal. Check steal. Ready. Blue 32. Steal. Black. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Lance. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Ready, set. Claws red. 45. Set.
Lance now to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout win as well. Clearly just a superior effort on both sides of the ball.
Hey, didn't it feel like you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, and then the defense jumped up and said, hold it, we're getting involved as well. You're exactly right. Big points, both sides contributing, a full team win.
So for Indianapolis, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long.
Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Dad took me home when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun of me, got my with a tree. Tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Duff that stuff me in the trunk. Next time I won't get sold. White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Couch, trying to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that